Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm Real Crafty back in Oroville City. As you can see, I forget how to walk in first person. Anyway, as of recording this intro, I have already started on today's build, but I'm recording this because I literally in a couple of hours I should probably realistically be in bed by now, because I am going to Edinburgh in the morning with one of my best friends and one of my sisters. We're going to a concert, and if I want this video to be out this weekend, I need to try and film at least some of the talking bits now, and then I'm gonna see if I can edit some of it on the train to Edinburgh. So yeah, I have already started today's build. Now, in the last video, what did I do in the last video? Oh no, it was a trees video. In the last video we built some custom trees, which I haven't done any more yet. No, I haven't used any of them yet. That's what I'm trying to say, because I'm trying to find the right instance to use them. But I have, whoops, obviously you saw I built out some more of this. I have built out a bit more since then, because I have put plans for a building in here. I've also added a little spruce wood, like forest sort of thing there, because it's hiding the building that's over there. And then I have also started adding more chunks of land in. I'd already added a couple, so I'm adding more. I'm just trying to get like some unevenness in the city. I don't want everything all to be the same height, so I've just been following along the river, because the river's sort of like the main part guide to where the land sort of needs to sit, if that makes sense. Some of it might change, but yeah, I've been lifting up some of the river, so yeah, I'm starting to get an idea of the shape of the land, because I have some ideas for builds that aren't flat. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen in some of the cities those streets that are quite steep and the houses sort of go up like staircases. That sort of thing is what I'm thinking about. So today's video, I'll show you the map, because like I said, oh, spoilers there, I've already started working on it, just because I've had a lot to do this past couple of days. Hello me. I've had a lot to do this past couple of days, so I haven't been able to do many talky bits in terms of the video, because the time lapses are just in between what I've been doing. So yeah, as you can see here, I've already started. I had two buildings mocked up. I have this one here that is already built, and then this one here which is marked out but not built yet. The idea is I want like a really modern warehouse, and then an olden style refurbished factory building. So that's what these two are. As you can see, I've already started with a lot of the detail as well, so I will take you to that time lapse right now. have the time lapse of this building. So the idea is I want this to be like a front office slash, like this to be a reception area, and then here to be like the boss's office. And then you go into the main building and you've got the warehouse, which I think I'm leaning towards this more modern one being like a a storage slash transporting sort of. So as you can see here, I've already copied and pasted one of the lorries, copied and pasted the lorry from the petrol station. If you remember in that video, there's a lorry unloading in there. Copied and pasted it, changed up the colours, and then added this forklift by a YouTuber. I just switched up the block palette a tiny bit and added this counterweight on the back, which is different to how he does it. I will link that video in the description. I've added a couple of them, an NPC. I've added a couple of them forklifts going in and around the warehouse. I think I'm just gonna fill this with like pallets and crates and just lots and lots of things moving. I'll explain why I think that in a minute. And then this is going to be like the cafeteria for where the workers can get their lunch, or like the break room where the workers just have their 5-minute break and grab something to eat. I love this detail I've done with this crate. That's, I think, going to be more common. So yeah, this side I'm thinking of like yeah, just like an import sort of warehouse where ships come in with lots of goods and then they come here and get distributed around the city or around the county, or you know what I mean. So I'm thinking on the end of this pier to add a crane, and then it's sort of like a ship pulls up here and docks here, and then the crane sort of lifts up, goes around onto the ship, picks up what they need, comes around and drops it onto there for the forklifts to then carry them off. I might make this one wider to carry them off to where they need to go. And then this side, I'm thinking I want like a very old style building. It might even get a little bit bigger. I don't know yet. But I'm thinking like a fishing harbour as well. So this side, as you can see, I've added this little old. I love this new this one's the cinnabar, isn't it? So like these little floaties that keep the dock in place. So yeah, I wanted to add a little old dock as well, just for a bit more life, a little bit more like story to the city. I've also added these like sewer details just so that this wall wasn't a big boring wall. I have left this warehouse quite plain. I looked at a lot of different types of buildings when I was researching this. I looked at some like satellite pictures of English industrial estates, and I looked at different types of factory buildings. I even looked at impulses from season 8 of Hermitcraft, or was it season 7? I can't remember which season he did his impulse factory. And I also have looked at Mumbo Jumbo's factory from last season, season 10, and actually his current season, season 11, where he's got 2 factory buildings. So I think this building over here is going to be the more detailed one, like them ones that I've just talked about. And then this one over here, I want to be quite clean and modern, so I don't want to do that much to mucky it up. When you think about my Coast Guard building over here, how it's got a bit of texture to it and a bit of muddying up, I don't think I want to do that to my warehouse build. I think I want to keep it quite clean, like it's well looked after because it's used a lot and that sort of thing. So yeah, I think I also haven't shown this yet. This has actually been in the city for a while, but I haven't shown it yet purely because I hadn't gotten to a point where I could work on the harbour. So I have got this sunken ship, which has clearly been there a while. It's overgrown and rusted a bit and broken down. Inspired by this photo that I'm going to either show on screen, or there will be a link in the description for the post to which I found this ship. I'm going to build another one. Obviously I need to extend the sea a little bit so that you can't see it from the harbour, but I want to build some of them upright and then one of them like docked over here, or like a cargo ship docked over here. So I want to build one of them but upright in the sea and not sunken. I don't know whether to add a few more wreckages or anything just to detail the sea a bit more, but yeah, I have that, so that's going to be built up here too as well eventually. But let's move on to a quick time lapse of the crane, I think. Yeah, because I do want to add that. So yeah, let's add a time lapse of the crane that's attached to the end of this dock. So I think I did a little bit more than just build a crane. I also built a small cargo ship. I've tried to do it so that it's already like half emptied. In fact, we could... Oops, I accidentally got rid of my line. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet because... There we go. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet right now because it is now midnight. I need to be getting off to bed because I am going to the train station in the morning, like first thing. So yeah, I did a little bit more than a crane. I wanted to make sure that I had enough footage for a full video. So I really like this crane. I'll flash up some images now of the inspiration I used for this crane. a lot of the cranes that I'd seen online on Google and such were movable cranes, but I wanted a fixed one. Like, this is definitely where this goes all the time. So yeah, this is like fixed to the ground with our little villager. If anybody has any name suggestions for this villager, or not villager, NPC, or this NPC in here, put them in the comments and I will rename my NPCs next time. And yes, I also made this little cargo ship. I had intended to put some stuff in like the base, like a staff and crew sort of section, but when I drained the water from the inside, it messed up with, like, it messed up all the stairs and stuff. So I've decided to just keep that full of water and just decorate this bit here. So if you come, what is happening right now? If we come on the cargo ship and then in here, we've just got a tiny sitting area. And then if you go up these stairs, you've got the captain's quarters. Some sea pickles just because it's a ship, but yeah. So I've got a nice basic cargo ship. I feel like I don't know, I need to do some research as to how people get from ships onto docks. Like, I feel like I need some sort of temporary bridge or something. I will do that between, why are you doing this? I'll do that between this episode and next episode. So yeah, that's part 1 of the harbour. If I end up editing this and there isn't enough footage to make a full video, I will just unfortunately have to not upload till Sunday. But if there is, that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Come back for part 2 where I do this side of the harbour, and if you stick around even longer, that building in the back right there, that's already planned out and I have some ideas. But yeah, thank you for sticking around and watching all these videos. In fact, one thing we'll do before we wrap up is if we come over to the map, we can update it and add, hopefully, the ship and the crane. Let's see, here we go. I love it. I love how everything is going so far. Let's go back to the map and have a look.